Welcome to the cradle of quarterbacks, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana, home to the Purdue Boilermakers, where the black and gold hoping to boiler up. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Buckeyes will put toe to leather and will get started. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Purdue Boilermakers return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yes, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
Looking to throw on second down. He's got it. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Off the play fake. Gets it out fast. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
The offense set for a first down play. Running back searching for a hole. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to get...
Hit the gas, kid! Wide open ahead. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Ohio State 7, Purdue 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Got a man. It's McCovey. And he was able to run through a tackle. They finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on third down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field to get some more points.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. DB's right up on the receivers. Right back to it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Boilermakers will hustle to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing the second.
The D thinking brings some heat on third and long from the 44. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. And the Buckeyes are on the move.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in third and short, third and medium, third and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Back to the air one more time. Fires to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. From the red zone, looking for a man. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Knocked off his feet, but not before he picks up 6 yards down to the 10. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Brown will throw it. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket. On 4th down, they'll throw for it.
Incomplete, and the defense holds.
And that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
The Boilermakers want to move quickly. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Powers through the defender. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Handoff from the gun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. They'll go to the air. He finds his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. 1st down here for the offense. They'll go to the ground. Bulls his way forward. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Brown wants to pass. He tries to take the top off. And that pass intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down, and he just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man to the left. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that 1st down marker is.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. He'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. And the Boilermakers will punt this one away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
He's going for it all. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Caught behind the line. It's Thurman. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. He'll keep it himself.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. And if he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
On second down, just keeps firing. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermaker!
Nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he stopped at the 17. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State, the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you can pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. And despite going 0 for 2 on 4th down so far, they will stay aggressive and go for it here. The Buckeyes pick up the first down.
And once you get in this range in the football field, do you depend on your kicker? Do you go for it? I think on 4th down, I think you go for it. This is a long field goal, a lot harder attempt. I like the offense going for it here in this situation.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And I know most offensive coaches, they're going to be thrilled taking all these 50-50 shots against man coverage. I don't know, though, if they want to keep testing that defensive back. He has been on fire.
The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Quarterback checking the play. Brown will throw it. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. And the Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great field. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
that's nice coverage. He's taking a shot, trying to throw the ball to the end zone. Maybe put that thing up a little bit higher where his guy can go up and make a play and come down. But a nice job by the defender just getting his fingertip on the top of the football.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the wideout. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Oh, he missed it. No good. And here in the second quarter, this field goal leaves us tied, guys. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Tight end finds a soft spot. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Trying to get to him. Makes the grab. It's McCovey. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. He wants to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Going up top on 1st down. Stands in and takes the hit. He's got it down the left. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What great execution by this offense. It looked like you were about to go into the half trailing. Now, with this answer, this scoring drive, you got the lead, you got the momentum, taking it into halftime. Nice job by this offense executing that last drive.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
The Boilermakers will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll try to hit the sideline on the jet sweep. Oh, they knock it free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got room at the 35. Running toward the tape. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. On third down, he drops to throw. Working on the right. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They move the tight end all over. Using the quick game. At the 35, he's loose. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him
just keeps moving. Touchdown, Purdue! He would not be denied. How about this? These guys are going for two.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. He goes out of bounds at the 40 after an excellent return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Brown wants to pass. Showing the arm strength to the left. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And now they've lost the ball here. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defensive touchdown. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Fires one high and deep. Snatches it on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle was finally made.
The O-line gets an attaboy for that play. How about the time they gave their quarterback? Beautiful pocket. They allowed him to survey the field, find his open guy. This offensive line, they are gelling early.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Taking it the other way. The 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. How about that D coming up with a play like that? What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
When you run those routes, those curl routes just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line. And the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job. Great catch. First down.
The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Quarterback on the keeper. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Boilermakers are flying down the field.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious. The defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big...
And the quarterback is snowed under.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He looks that one in nicely. Stopped after making the catch. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. He'll call for the fair catch here. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll run it to the right side. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Just 1 for 3 on 4th down so far in this one, but they'll stay on the field and try to convert here. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that 1st down. Nice job.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Brown will throw it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field. Touchdown, Boilermaker! And the defense doing work. The defense comes up with the fumble and takes it to the house.
The old scoop and score. Create the fumble, pick that puppy up, take it to the house. Great job by the defense, not only forcing the turnover, but getting points out of it.
And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. 1st down here for the offense. Trying to beat them to the edge with the jet sweep. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
And I think this is where coaches really earn their money late in games, right? It's in the 4th quarter. You got the lead. Do you want to stay conservative and run the football? Because I see the defenses, they start to get aggressive, and so sometimes you can take the other hand and take advantage of it.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He'll pull it on the read. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. That is no good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They're starting to feel a little desperation here, David. They just can't press yet.
It's go time. We got to put some drives together, down multiple possessions, Jesse. We don't have any time to waste.
Yeah, so at this point of the game, your best players have to touch the football. You've got to dial up plays, getting your biggest playmakers involved now if you're going to win this game.
He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's his 4th. Interception of the game. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Goes to the knee, and that will wrap it up, and their magical season continues. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort, tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
So that's going to do it